They say some places never let go of their past. For the students at Willow Creek High, the library wasn't just a quiet study spot. It was the heart of an unsettling mystery. This story begins on a cold winter night, just weeks before final exams. Three friends, Lila, Sam, and Ethan, decided to stay late at the school library to cram for their upcoming tests. The janitor hesitated when they asked to stay past closing.
Stay as long as you want, but don't go snooping where you don't belong.
They laughed off his warning, not knowing they were stepping into something far darker than they could imagine. The night started out like any other. Pages turned, pen scratched paper, and the hours slipped by. At midnight, a strange chill settled over the room. Ethan rubbed his arms, glancing at the dusty bookshelves towering above them. Ethan, is it just me, or does it feel colder in here? Lila, maybe the heating's off. Don't freak out. But then, they heard it. The faint sound of a woman's voice. It wasn't coming from outside, it was coming from the walls.
Where is my student? Where is my student?
Sam, whispering, did you hear that? They froze, straining to hear. Then a book fell from the shelf. Not one of them had touched it. Lila, okay, that's weird. Ethan bent down to pick it up. The book was an old yearbook from the 1980s. The pages crackled as he flipped through them until he stopped at a photo of a stern-looking woman with piercing eyes. Miss Clara. Underneath her photo, it read, Clara Whitmore, Teacher of the Year. But something about her face unsettled them. They read further, discovering a note about her disappearance. Miss Clara had vanished one night, searching for a missing student who never made it home. Neither was ever found. Lila, she taught in the classroom next to the library, didn't she? Despite their unease, curiosity got the better of them. They ventured to the old classroom, which had been locked for years. Inside, the air felt heavy, and dust blanketed the desks. On the blackboard, faint scratches formed the words, "Where is my student?" "Sam, we need to leave. Now." But Ethan's gaze was fixed on the teacher's desk. He opened a drawer and found an apology letter written by a child, along with Miss Clara's lesson plans. Before they could make sense of it, they heard it again, a faint voice, closer this time.
You failed them.
Then the lights flickered. In the dim glow, they saw her. A shadowy figure in the corner, holding a piece of chalk. Her head was bowed, but her voice cut through the silence.
Where is my student?
Panic took over. They bolted from the room, but the hallway stretched endlessly before them. Each time they turned, she was closer. Lila, screaming, "She's following us." They reached the gym and locked the door behind them. In the corner of the room, Ethan spotted a crawl space. The group pried it open and gagged at the smell of decay. Inside, they found a small skeleton clutching a notebook. The pieces fell into place. Miss Clara had been searching for this child for decades, blamed for their disappearance when in truth, the child had hidden here, never to be found alive. The wail turned into a scream as the lights flickered again. Miss Clara's figure appeared in the doorway, her face a twisted mask of grief and rage.
You left them to die!
And then, silence. When the janitor arrived the next morning, he found the library door ajar. But there was no sign of the three friends. Only the old yearbook, lying open to Miss Clara's photo. Some say Miss Clara still roams the halls of Willow Creek High, searching for anyone who dares to disturb her eternal vigil. So if you're ever there after dark, don't stay too late. You might not make it out.
In the quiet halls, shadows creep, secrets buried, memories deep. A teacher lost, her voice so cold, searching still for the young she holds. Where is my student? Where did they go? The pain of loss, it'll always show in the misty night. Her sorrow stays, a ghostly cry through endless days. The library whispers, the door's ajar. Her locket glimmers like a distant star. Three hearts tremble, their courage fades in haunted halls where the past invades. Where is my student? Where did they go? The pain of loss, it'll always show in the misty night. Her sorrow stays, a ghostly cry through endless days. Oh Clara, your grief remains a broken soul in the shadowed place.